What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm going to give you guys a quick look at your concepts and Nike collaboration on the MX1. This is the heavy colorway is what they're calling it. Before I get into the review and go over the kicks, if you're new to my channel and this is your first time kind of just stumbling across one of my videos, welcome to the channel. Thanks for taking out some time to drop by and check out one of my videos. While I have you here, do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell for me. That way, whenever I upload new material, I post new content, you'll get notified. Then you can head over to the channel and you can check out the latest video that I uploaded for you guys. If you're on social media like Twitter, Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow there also. And you can find me at IamTMCII. So if you're on social media, give me a follow over there. And lastly, hit the thumbs up button. That really goes a long way. Let me know that you guys enjoy my content, and it just keeps motivating me to keep wanting to record these videos whenever I have new pickups. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. And this is, like I said, this is the MX1, and this is the collaboration with Concepts. And the whole theme behind this is actually one of three colorways. They had the mellow colorway, and they have this one, which is heavy, and they have a far out colorway that's going to be the third release. Is the second one of the three to release, and this is probably my favorite of the three. And it's inspired by like that late 60s 70s like the hippie era, and back when Woodstock happened, like I think I want to say like in 69, somewhere around 69. So in that era, you know, back in the 60s and that generation, the clothing that they wore, it was like, you know, different denims, bandanas. You know, some of that generation called themselves like the flower power, so that's why you have like the flower theme on here. So this is really inspired by like that generation and how they were so into like the free movement, free people, and just like that era of that generation. And they paying nod to, you know, like music festivals such as Woodstock back in that time. And, you know, at that music and art festival, they had all kind of different genre of artists and stuff to play different kind of music and art and all that going on. And a lot of the people, you know, if you look at some of the old pictures and try and research some of the pictures, you can see, you know, that's just how people, you know, they used to dress, have all these different kind of prints, bandanas, denims, and all that stuff on there. And it was actually held at, I want to say like an old farm yard, like a old farm yard. So I think that's kind of where this cowhide inspiration is coming from, because they actually had cows at, you know, on the property. You know, they had so many people turned out for it. You know, people started playing with the cows, and I think that's why you have this leather on here also for like the leather boots, the saddles on the cows and the horses and all that stuff. I just think that these are really, really dope, and they tied in so many different pieces, you know, to kind of pay homage to that era and that generation. Even have like the guitar pluck for when you playing the guitar. You know, because they had the different music artists and stuff like that playing at that time. Jimi Hendrix, so many different people on stage. I just think that they did a really good job too, and it was really muddy as well. So like if you look at like these little mud splats on here, it's kind of be like if you were, you know, out there in a festival partying, turning up, just like, you know, like at like some music festivals that are outside, and if they have some mud or if it rained the previous night or whatever, it gets real muddy and dirty. So that's kind of what the mud speckling is just kind of representing. Like if you were out, you know, just having fun at the festival and you wore these, this is kind of representing that mud splatter that would get all on the shoes. So I just think that, you know, they pulled so many different things together with this shoe, so many different prints, and it's definitely one that's going to draw attention to your feet whenever you wear this, you know. And like I mentioned, of the three colorways, I just thought that these were like my favorite. You know, just looking into this at the different insole, it just kind of was that generation of like free-spirited, outgoing, and there's just like they calling this like the message to the universe whole collection and pack. This is real dope. Like, I'm a huge fan of it. You see it came with different laces. You got like these velvet laces or some regular white laces, but I'll probably keep the brown end. I think I'm a fan of just brown on brown with the tongue. Even like the writing. It's a really, really, really dope shoe. Material wise, like I said, you got all kind of different prints of, you know, denim, cowhide. You got different kind of nice grain of leather on here. This is a really good grain of leather. You got this bandana material in the back. It's frayed, just like, you know, just like the clothing. I think they really did a good job kind of, you know, pulling a lot of pieces together from that era and just tossing it all on one shoe. Show you guys the outsole. So you have like a gum, kind of dirty looking outsole. Like I said, as if you were out in the element, walking in the dust and the dirt on the ground. I think these are just so dope and so clean to me. And with this being Air Max month, this was definitely on my radar as soon as I started seeing photos. I don't think I'm gonna go back and get the other two colorways just because I feel like they're already doing a lot. It's a lot going on with the shoes. And of the three, as I mentioned, this just was my favorite out of the pack. So here you guys go, man. This is pretty much it far as the shoes go. I think I captured like all angles for you guys. Just making sure I catch everything. Like you got corduroy, denims. Like these are sick, man. These are really, really dope. Especially if you're an Air Max fan. Like if you're really into Air Max and then Air Max 1s especially. Like Air Max 1 is my favorite silhouette of all Air Max models. So these are real dope. And it even have like the OG Air Max shape too with that slant right here. So I'm real happy with these and pleased to have these in the collection. So coming over to the box, glad that we got a box too. Concepts usually always nail it with the special box and special packaging. So you got that whole print on here, the Nike written on there with all the flowers and that groovy theme, and they just did a really good job tying everything into this. Here's the color code, your product number, your label on here. You got concepts written on this side of the box, Nike on top of the box. I'm not sure what this stands for, so if somebody knew what this means, it's also on the toe box of the shoe as well. If anybody knows what that means, leave me a comment so I can just so I could know for myself, because I'm not sure what that stands for, but I see it on the toe box and on the box. And you got special tissue. You got that whole, you got a swoosh done and the flowers. Like I said, it's the flower power generation. Some of them what they call themselves, hippie, groovy, groove people. Like I said, this is real dope. So that's the paper. This is the box. I'm gonna show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off here, let me know what you think about these. I usually reply to you guys when you guys leave me comments. If I don't reply to exactly what you said, I would hit like the thumbs up or heart button next to your comment, just to let you know that I saw the comment. So let's talk down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about these. I'm gonna take them off here now. I'm gonna toss them on feet. Let me know what you think about these. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at your concepts and Nike MX1. Like I said, these are called the heavy of the three. Just want you to how they look like real quick on feet. First things first, let's just jump right into it, go over sizing. Usually my most asked question. Normally in Air Max, I usually go true to size in them, and I did that with these. And I like a snug and exact fit, and honestly, I felt like I could have went down a half size in them. True to size fits, but I feel like I have a little bit of space and a little bit room in them, a little bit more than I would like. So if you like a snug and exact fit and you have like medium to narrow width feet like me, I think you could go down a half size. But if you want like a little bit of room in your shoes, go true to size and I think you'll be good. I honestly don't see the need to size up in these. So if you have wide feet, I think go true to size and I think you should be good to go. Far as comfort goes, the technology of the MX1, these came out in the late 80s as far as the tech, with that exposed bubble and being able to like the visible air. Came out like late 80s and the technology haven't changed much. It's not uncomfortable, but it's not a super duper comfortable shoe, especially compared to like today's technology. Yeah, you could casually wear these all day and not be in any pain at all. You'll be good to go. Feet won't hurt at all. But like if you want like up-to-date tech and spec and cushioning, you just won't get that in this. It's still comfortable. Like I said, it's a shoe that was intended for running and intended to be comfortable with that air unit. But like if you just want up-to-date comfort, you just won't get that in Air Max 1. So here you go. Just want to show you what they look like real quick on feet. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. I have more videos to show you guys. But until then, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Peace.